Hello everyone, this is Krames on Games, and today we are going to take a look at Gun Monkeys by Size 5 Games. Gun Monkeys is a fast-paced, multiplayer monkey shoot-'em-up platformer, where you go head-to-head with other monkeys in a randomly generated battle arena. To quote the developers, in Gun Monkeys, you'll take charge of a modern-day power company. In the distant future, a catastrophic experiment into perpetual energy obliterates all human life, leaving the world chock full of free-for-the-taking energy, but unpleasantly lacking in people to take advantage of it. Your job as CEO is to send a legion of pleasingly expendable monkeys forwards in time to collect power cubes and return them to present day, all from the comfort of your PC. The goal of each match is to keep your power core operational as well as ensuring that your opponent's power core levels reach zero and shuts down, all while making a bloody mess with your opponent's stupid monkey guts. To achieve this, you must pick up blue power cubes that materialize and fall from above and take them back to your core. You're able to carry up to 3 cubes at a time, and the more you bring back, the more power your core gets as a result. The power cubes aren't the only thing that materialize though. There are a number of power-ups that are randomly awarded from golden crates that spawn periodically. They contain extra powerful guns, powers that freeze or slow your opponent, and an assortment of other cool effects. Moving around the map was interesting for me to get used to. I don't play platformers very often, so that might have something to do with it. To move, you use the standard WASD keys, or the arrow keys if you're player 2 locally. You're able to move left and right, crouch down to pick up the cubes or the power-ups, and climb ladders. You are also able to double jump, as well as wall jumping, which makes movement pretty interesting, and quite fun if I don't say so myself. Once you get the hang of how all the movement works, it's a pretty fluid experience. When it comes to combat, it's pretty simple. You start off with a gun and one timed mine. Your weapon will shoot straight depending on the direction you're facing, and a couple seconds after arming the mine, it will go off in all 3 directions, with enough of a blast radius to encourage you to hightail it out of there. Once each match is completed, you earn or lose currency depending on the difference of each player's power core levels, if I'm not mistaken, as well as the power-ups you choose to upgrade prior to the match. You use this currency to upgrade your guns, mines, health, and the various power-ups you receive in the crates you pick up throughout the match. Now that the basics are out of the way, we can get to my thoughts. First off, I loved the concept when I first heard about it. Monkeys going head to head with big guns and explosive? Who doesn't like the sound of that? But in all seriousness, I've had an absolute blast while playing Gun Monkeys. The interface looks great and is very pleasing to navigate through. It has enough options like changing a few keybinds you have, a couple of graphic settings, the music and the in-game auto sliders, and Twitch integration for those who like to stream. Under the Team tab, you can customize your monkey's color scheme with the primary and secondary color and filter through the available upgrades. And the leaderboards really only go off of frags except for the top currency earners, so take that for what it is. In the multiplayer tab, there are a series of servers you can select from depending on your region. Select a server, which you can change at any time, and find people to challenge. Once your opponent has accepted, or you accept their challenge, you jump right into the match and go to town. And it saddens me to say this, but one of the downsides to Gun Monkeys is that there aren't very many people online. At least that's my experience during the later East Coast hours, which is my primary playtime. But when you do find an opponent who is willing to keep hitting that rematch button over and over again, you realize that loading it up was well worth it. The combat is fast, furious, fun, and ridiculous, especially with the added commentary. Every match is a breath of fresh air, as you wonder what traps the map generator has for you and your opponent this time. It's an exhilarating and sometimes infuriating experience to try to navigate the new map in search of the power cubes, while trying to avoid gunshots, mines, rockets, and anything else your opponent has to throw at you. Hoping that the ever so intriguing power-up crate spawns closer to you than your opponent. It gives you a crazy rush of adrenaline, while trying to deny your opponent any resource he can use to best you, while keeping your own core alive. And when it's all over, and the victor has been proclaimed, you can't wait to do it all over again. When it's all said and done, barring the minimal settings and options and the lack of players online, which does make me a little sad, it's a very fast-paced, entertaining, and fun one-on-one monkey shoot-'em-up. I would highly recommend this game to anyone who would like something to play with a friend for hours on end, and even those who just want to have a blast, well, blasting monkeys and don't mind waiting a little bit for an opponent. Gun Monkeys is available on Steam for $5.99 and comes with 2 copies so you can play with a friend. And did I mention the local multiplayer? It is well worth the money, and it has me interested in what other games Size 5 has to offer. All of the music for this review is taken from the official Gun Monkey soundtrack and is played throughout the game. Links to Size 5's website, the developer's Twitter, the soundtrack, and a link to the Steam page are found in the description below. Thank you very much for watching this review. If you like this video and want to see more, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to keep in touch with me and see what's on my mind, follow me on Twitter and on Facebook, or even leave a comment down below. I love hearing feedback and interacting with my viewers. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.